Hi guys, it's Zoe Berg. Today I'm giving Kenobi a haircut. He is getting clipped today. I'm very excited because we have a very fuzzy horse. I'm gonna give you guys some tips on how I clip, and I'm very excited to not have a sweaty horse anymore. I also wanted to thank you guys so much for 20,000 subscribers. That is insane to me, so thank you. I'm so excited for all of you guys that are here. If you guys are new here, this is one of my jumpers, Kenobi. We just moved up to the 120 together this past season. He just got his 6 weeks off of vacation that I give him every year, and now we are going to start preparing for our winter season. So in about 10 weeks we are going to a horse show called National Western Stock Show in January. I could not be more excited, but we do need to get rid of this hair so we can start training without sweating profusely and getting cold. So without further ado, let's get into it. We have an itch? Okay, hold on, we have an itch. Here's our little before. Whoa. Here's our little before clip. He is fat and fluffy, certified fuzzball right here. As you can see, tons of hair. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'm so excited. I do love your color right now though, but I'm not loving how much you're sweating. Come on, bud. So Kenobi did in fact get a bath yesterday, but this is kind of what his coat looks like beforehand. He does still look sleek, but there is a lot of hair going on. Okay, so there's a couple things that I'm gonna do before I get into clipping him, and I'm gonna start with earplugs for both Kenobi and me, because I am using some pretty big industrial clippers and they are not quiet. So I would rather just have him calm and protect my own hearing. They're not like super loud, but you know, repeated exposure, I'm very protective with my hearing, my ears. So earplugs. I am also gonna go ahead and brush out and braid up his tail. This is because I don't need his tail getting in the way. I don't need to accidentally shave off his tail. So I'd rather just get it nice and braided and put it out of the way. So today I'm gonna be starting kind of with the back and the shoulder area. Most of the time I start with the legs, I start with the face, and then I do the easy parts like the body last, but my vet is actually coming out tomorrow just for like routine shots and teeth and everything. So he will be put to sleep for his teeth. So I'm thinking, even though I totally just got hit in the face. Even though he's really, even though he is really good for getting his face clipped, I would rather just do it while he's sedated, just make it easier for both of us. Maybe I could do it with my industrial clippers then and just get it done super fast. So I am gonna be starting with the body. So you'll notice that I'm gonna leave a big patch on the top of his back. This is just so that when I put the saddle on, nothing rubs against the very top of his back, because this is definitely where the most friction is. Also, if this little patch gets sweaty or wet, it'll probably dry pretty darn fast and the rest of his body will be dry, so he will not get cold. So that's the reason for the saddle patch. So the whole reason for clipping horses for the winter is to keep them dry throughout the winter. I can keep him in full work, he can sweat, but he will dry really fast, and therefore I will not make him cold or sick. So next up I'm gonna do the neck, because the body's pretty much done. So whenever I do the mane, obviously you don't want to cut off the mane, you just want to blend it up. I find that shaving upwards towards the mane comes out with the best, most blended result. I honestly don't shave nearly as close to the mane as most people do. I just kind of let it blend in itself, and it looks really good on bays, looks all right on chestnuts, looks all right on grays, but I would rather it be a little bit less pretty than I actually cut off the mane. So that's why I do it this way. Obviously, if you're gonna go to a show like the day after clipping, clip a little bit closer, but I recommend just letting it naturally blend up. I need a step stool so I can make this even. I think that's even. Are you ticklish? Are you ticklish? I'm sorry. I would say having a ticklish horse is going to be your #1 reason for like lines or an uneven clip. It makes it so difficult when their skin is moving like crazy. It's so rough. Brother. I'm sorry. He's like, stop, you're tickling me. I'm sorry. So as you can see, this part of the body is all done. No matter what you clip or how well you clip, there's always gonna be little lines. They'll grow out in a couple days. If those lines really bother you, I recommend taking your blade and just clipping at a 45-degree angle. Clipping is just a tedious task, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty easy, it just takes a long time, and I also highly recommend always doing this on a hair wash day. Never ever wash your hair and then clip your horse. It takes forever, you're covered in hair, you are so itchy. You only learn that lesson once. Wash your hair after clipping. Okay, at this point, Kenobi is pissed off with me, so I'm just gonna rinse off his front half of his body and put him outside for a little bit and give him a little break, because he's being so naughty. You're being so naughty. Let's put you away for a sec. Come here. This is what we're currently dealing with, so. Okay, so Kenobi just peed in his stall, so I'm thinking that maybe he just really had to pee. Because if I could get this all done now, I would be extremely happy. That would mean I could go change and shower and not be as itchy as I am right now anymore. So, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and start with the butt, because I have a feeling he's a whole lot less ticklish on it. Okay, so when I do the tail area, I'm gonna take my clippers and I'm gonna make like a V on this side and like a V on this side. I'm so sorry I cannot get the angle right to show you guys clipping it, but I will show you right after. So this is what the top of the tail will look like right after. So I'm gonna do the hocks and the stifles now. They're kind of difficult to clip and they tend to like swish their tails a lot. So definitely make sure to braid it up for this part and get it all the way out of the way, because I have cut off my horse's tail before, so. Also, if you're gonna be standing kind of to the side behind your horse, make sure you trust your horse, because I was clipping Spring last week, same place, and he nailed me. He didn't mean to, I just hit a spot and he had a reaction. I'm fine, he's fine. It scared him more than me, but I did knock down everything and I did get thrown into a wall, so. Another warning, do at your own risk. Okay, so Kenobi is kind of over it for today. I got like 90% done. I'm missing a little spot on his leg and his knee and a little bit on his belly and obviously his face, but he is just being so naughty. Insert clip here. I was clipping his back leg for TikTok and he just knocked it right out of my hand. So this is kind of what I'm dealing with right now. He's over it. I'm not gonna push him. He's gonna be sedated tomorrow. I will get that done tomorrow. It's no big deal. But before I put him away for the day, I'm gonna rinse him off because I am so itchy. If you've ever clipped a horse, you know the feeling. And so is he. He has hair everywhere. So it's only fair if I rinse him as well, get all that extra little clippings off. So let's do that. You are so over me messing with you, aren't you? Poor guy, it's been a whole hour. Actually. No, it's been about an hour and 26 minutes. All right, every equestrian's favorite part, including mine. Oh my gosh, I love a clipped horse. Okay, as I said before, the vets were just out. We had our routine visit. He is nice and drowsy and drunk, so I'm gonna go ahead with his face. So a couple things when I'm clipping the face. Whenever I clip the ears, I only really clip the outside of the ears. I don't really clip all the way inside. They kind of need that for the flies, so I really try and avoid that. And then I also never clip their whiskers down below. So you'll notice that when you clip upwards, that at a certain point, your clippers will just stop cutting hair close to their nose, so you don't even have to get that close to the whiskers. You look beautiful. You look so pretty. You guys are gonna have to excuse the wind. Oh my gosh. Here is our after. Oh, he looks so good. Oh, the sun's coming out. Look at that after. Look how pretty. He's so pretty and dark. I love you. You're so gorgeous. Yes, you are. You're so gorgeous. Huh. Does that feel good? You like cuddles and snuggles and hugs? Yeah? All right. Let's go inside.